At Montana Life Group, our focus is financial protection, and one of the things that I always recommend for my clients is I recommend that they enroll in some form of identity protection service or credit monitoring service. We reviewed several identity theft protection services, and our top pick is Identity Guard. I enrolled in Identity Guard and basically for my own protection, and I made this video to review their service and show you some of the features you can expect to receive if you sign up for Identity Guard. I also wanted to show you how to get started in using their service, once you sign up. To get started, go to montanalifegroup.com and click Identity Protection. On this page, we list the features of the top 4 identity protection services as well as review each of them. At the top of the page, you can see that Identity Guard is our recommendation. So here's what happens when you sign up for the service. After clicking Visit Site, you will be on a page basically with more information about Identity Guard as well as the opportunity to sign up for the service. This page has a nice detailed description of all the service features you'll receive. To sign up, first you can check the box if you want to add protection for your children. It costs an additional $5, and then click the free trial button. On the next page, you enter your personal information and your billing information so that Identity Guard can activate your service. Identity Guard privacy policy is available on this page, as well as information about the multi-level encryption that they use on their website so that you can feel secure that your information is safe with Identity Guard. After you enter your personal information and your billing information, you come to a verification page. There's 4 or 5 questions to answer, basically so Identity Guard can confirm who you are. These are questions about previous addresses or previous phone numbers that you've had in the past. After confirming your identity, your service is now active and you are directed to your Identity Guard dashboard. You'll see on the upper right side your 3 credit scores. Also, at this point, basically, you should just take some time and look around. I'll walk you through some of the most important features that you might find useful with this service, but at first, just really take your time and look around. There's some really interesting stuff. If you scroll down, you'll see a section for messages. This will display all the recent messages that Identity Guard has for you. Keep in mind that these messages are also sent to your email. These are the notifications, if somebody steals your identity. These are also sent to your email, so you don't have to log into Identity Guard to view them, but you can view all of your messages from the Identity Guard website. The next section below that is called your plan. In the plan area, you can see the identity protection services that are currently active in your account. At first, some of the services might still be pending. That happens at first. But in this section, you also might be asked to confirm some bank accounts or confirm credit cards. So there might be some things that you need to attend to right off the bat. Basically, that allows you to make sure that all your credit cards and all your bank accounts are enrolled in their fraud protection monitoring. So like I said, take a while to look around. You'll be impressed with the reports and the tools that Identity Guard has for you. One particular thing you should look into is the junk mail reduction advice that they offer. If you click Get Support in the upper right side and then the Junk Mail tab, this page is full of tips for helping you reduce the level of junk mail that you receive in the mail. And it's not just mail that you physically receive in your mailbox, it's also reducing junk email and even telemarketing. Reducing junk mail can actually reduce your risk for identity fraud. So another interesting tool, you go back to the home page, scroll down to Credit Tools, and take a look at the useful financial calculators that are offered to help you basically make decisions. You can help make a plan for paying off credit cards. You can analyze your home budget. You can calculate net worth and a whole bunch of other things. Probably the most impressive tool that they offer is the Credit Analyzer. This lets you actually calculate how making certain financial decisions would affect your credit score in the future. It's pretty neat. It lets you really plan for the future. So I'll kind of show you how it works. Let's say that you wanted to see how paying down your mortgage by $100,000 would affect a credit score. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run this same test on myself. Just select the credit agency that you want to analyze. In this one, I'll use Experian. Then choose from the simulation options. We're going to simulate paying off debt. So I choose Reduce My Debt. We also want to simulate paying off a mortgage debt. So I choose Apply to Mortgages. For this example, I'm going to simulate paying down my mortgage by $100,000. And when I calculate the score, the result is that actually, if I were to actually do that, then it would raise my credit score by 12 points from 718 to 730. This is really useful information. It's really important information, and it's also really interesting. This is a great feature that I'm glad Identity Guard has. Service with Identity Guard comes with an optional suite of computer protection services. These are 3 separate types of software protection that need to be activated if you want to use them. So these aren't going to be automatically activated. They're not going to be automatically installed on your computer. You have to choose which of these, or if you want to use any of these at all. But they're pretty good. The first one is called ID Vault. This is a software that allows you to store your most important passwords all in one spot. You can easily access all of your online accounts with just one login because of using this service. This is way more secure than writing all of your passwords down in a folder that you keep in your desk. If you have a hard time remembering passwords, and if you're changing your passwords often enough where you need a good organized place to store them, this could be a really good option for you. The next part of the online security suite is called Privacy Protect. This is an anti-key logging software, and it encrypts every keystroke that you make, and therefore it basically prevents hackers from stealing your passwords and stealing important information. I'm going to choose not to install this one on my computer because I don't really like pop-up blockers and adding things into my browser. But it's a nice option for people who are really looking to be as secure as possible online. And then lastly, this is really impressive. This is the last feature that you can install if you want to, is called Zone Alarm. Zone Alarm is basically an antivirus software. It's an anti-spyware software. And what's great about it is it never has to be updated. If you don't already have an antivirus software installed on your computer, then you should definitely take a look at taking advantage of Zone Alarm. So the last thing in this review is we wanted to see how easy it would be to report a lost or stolen wallet. So what we did was, in order to report a lost or stolen wallet, there's several ways to do this on the website, but one of the ways is click On the Go and then click the tab that says Report Lost or Stolen Cards. Right there you'll find the 1-800 number for reporting your cards missing. If you can call this number, and if you're traveling and you're more than 100 miles away from home, then Identity Guard can even help you get fast emergency cash of up to $2,000. Now, that's a great feature because remember, this is fast emergency cash even if your wallet is missing. So you can imagine if you were traveling and you were missing all of your cards and all of your identification, this is the ability to get up to $2,000, in case of an emergency. That 1-800 number that they offer on that page is monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you're always going to get somebody on the other end. So anyways, once you sign up, take your time looking around. You'll be really impressed with the level of detail that Identity Guard has in the credit report section as well as in the public record section. And we feel confident in recommending Identity Guard as our pick for identity theft protection.